Hello, Journey is a plugin that helps you build customer journey presentations in Adobe XD. You can download it from this website. Just click Confirm and install the downloaded package. Then open Adobe XD and create a fresh new file. At the bottom of the left rail, you can access the Plugins panel with a list of all your installed plugins. Here you can find Journey. Just click to open. The Journey plugin gives you access to slide templates, experience snippets, and assets. I will use this top navigation to switch between the tabs. In Slides, you will find slide templates for cover, text and images, persona flows, or device frames if you want to tell your story in the context of different touchpoints. Snippets are the mockups of popular experiences used in journeys, for example, Google search, email, notifications, Facebook or Twitter UIs. In the Images tab, you will find a library of product logos, storytelling images, persona libraries, and spectrum icons, all to quickly illustrate your story. We can build a frame of our story by adding the slides one by one. Let's start with a cover. Select Cover Slide Template, click Add, and here it is. Note that the panel's content has changed. Now, when we have an artboard selected, we are in Edit Slide mode. We will look at that more closely later. I will go back to the slides list and add a persona introduction slide. These thumbnails represent different layouts. Let's choose this one. I will keep adding slides: persona and text, journey flow, iPhone, Apple Watch, city light. All slides are filled with images that correspond with a device. And obviously, all the elements are fully editable. To see each slide's options, we need to select an artboard by clicking on its title. The Journey panel now shows Edit Slide View. We can change the layout of each slide, finding the one that works best for our case, or has the right content. We can also select one or more artboards and apply the dark color theme. Here, we can change our persona, choosing from a list of 19 persona profiles. I will select multiple artboards and assign Brittany. You can see that all selected slides have been changed to tell her story now. The Snippets tab gives us access to frequently used UI elements and mockups that you can customize to quickly fill your story with content. I will start with Google Search. Select a screen size, let's say I want to show searching on a small laptop screen, and click Add Snippet. Now I can place individual snippet screens inside the device vignette. Just copy the content of the artboard, paste it to the slide, and adjust position. I will duplicate the slides to show the step-by-step process, placing snippet screens on each slide. Let's add an email on a mobile device. I will place the screen on top of the mobile phone and move it behind the device frame using the keyboard shortcut Command and left bracket. I want to show an opened email snippet on the next slide. I will duplicate the artboard and repeat the same steps. To keep my pasteboard nice and tidy, I'm rearranging the artboards, just selecting and dragging them into the right place. Take a look on some other snippets: Facebook, Twitter screens, or Adobe Sign Flow, all featuring our persona, and fully editable. We can customize our journey even further. I will select a slide with Brittany and click on this icon to open the Properties window. You can also access it through this always visible Properties icon. Here, I can adjust persona details, like name, role, workplace, email, and location, and also provide a name and website of my customer. When saved, all those values will be used for my slides and snippets content. Now this is a story of Michelle from London. Customer name also gets populated across the screens. If you have ideas for other useful snippets, let us know using this contact form. In the Images tab, we have libraries of brand assets, storytelling images, persona libraries, and spectrum icons. If nothing in your file is selected, you can click on the asset and it will be added to your pasteboard as a new element. If you select an existing image, the library comes up. Just click at the thumbnail and the image will fill the selected container or multiple containers. Each persona has a library of curated assets, showing the same person in different settings and situations. This panel shows recently used assets. From here, I will quickly insert the same image into different containers. I can also select one or multiple product logos and replace them really quick. Icons can help us tell the story. In the last tab, we have a choice of spectrum icons. I can generate one, adjust to my needs, and place on the slide. Let's duplicate this one and replace. I will search for a call center. Quickly illustrate your slides and use colors that we have placed in your Assets panel. Those are Adobe brand colors, to help you keep your presentation on brand. Let's go back to the plugin and replace the cover image. We have a set of brand images available here. Of course, you can easily add your own images. Let's just drag and drop some screenshots from my desktop to the containers. You can adjust the images if needed. In Adobe XD, it's quick and simple. When your slides are ready, go to the prototype mode to connect them and create a click-through experience. We can achieve advanced animation effects here, but right now I will walk you through the basics. Currently, plugins cannot support prototyping functions, so I will just hide this panel for now. Select an artboard by clicking on its title. Grab a blue handle and drop it onto the next artboard. On the right-hand side, in the Interaction panel, you can set a trigger for the transition we have just created. I will choose Tap, as I want to go from one slide to the other by clicking. We can define an action. A simple transition will work best for us now. The destination is already set to this artboard. For animation, let's try Push Left. I will leave the soft ease out easing and duration as is. We can connect the other slides just like this. Recently used transition settings apply to new connections. To preview the transition, first select the slide you want to start with. This blue tag indicates that this is a default starting point, and click on the arrow in the top right corner. I can move from slide to slide on click. Let's see what the dissolve type of animation looks like. I will select an artboard, link it to the next one, adjust animation settings, and add a few more connections. I want to start preview from this slide. And here we are. You can set individual elements to trigger a transition. Just select the one you want to be interactive and link to the destination. Open in Preview to see it in action. Multiple triggers can be assigned to each element. If you want your prototype to be clickable but also possible to be controlled using a keyboard, click on the plus icon and drag the handler to the next artboard. Adjust interaction settings and repeat for other slides. It might be useful to create a back button, to always be able to go back to the previous slide. To do this, switch to the Design mode, draw a rectangle, and make it transparent. In Prototype mode, set its action to Previous Artboard. I will do it both for left arrow key and Tab. Then, still in Prototype mode, copy the linked rectangle, select all artboards, and paste it. Let's preview the prototype. I will go a few slides forward and then back by clicking the transparent rectangle that I have placed in the bottom left corner. I can also use arrows to move between the slides. There are a few ways to export your finished journey. To make it available online, go to the Share tab. Give your prototype a title, choose Presentation from View Settings, and click Create Link. Your prototype in a full-screen presentation mode can now be accessed through this link, which you can share with anyone. I will copy this link and open it in my browser. With Adobe XD, it's easy to create a video recording of your journey. Open a preview. In the top right corner, there is a record button. Here, in the recording options, you can enable the microphone to add a voiceover. Now just click record, go through your prototype, narrate, and save it as a video file. You can also export all or selected artboards to a PDF file. Please note that slides will be ordered based on their horizontal position on the pasteboard. We would love to hear from you and see the journeys that you have created. Use this form to contact us and share links to your journeys.